All right, here we go up to the second floor. We have a lovely window right there where we actually get quite a bit of sun. But the direction that our house faces, it doesn't get all that much sun, and we have very few days, really, that are sunny anyway. So at the top of the stairs, right here, first room, this is what they call over here a box room, because it is incredibly tiny. That's the room that we sleep William in. So you can see it fits just a few things. That right there is the dryer. The dryers here are called condenser dryer. So it just plugs into the wall, just like you would plug in a hair dryer. And then basically it's like a dehumidifier as it dries your clothes, and then you empty out the tank and then you put it back in. So we have a condenser dryer, which is nice. And then on the nice days we do line dry our clothes on the line out in the back garden. So this right here is the box room, and it's just itty bitty tiny. Next is Dessa's room, and here it is. Again, you have just an itty bitty bedroom where it wasn't big enough for a bed. Her bed is a full-size bed, so it's just bigger than a twin, smaller than a queen, but it still was too big to be able to fit the dresser anywhere near it. So when you want to get into the dresser, you have to walk right here around the bed. And you have this little nook right here where she has her dress-ups. And then she has her dresser where she can get dressed. So right across from her bed is a little closet where they keep their clothes. And this is Odessa's room. When William gets big enough, then he and Odessa will share a room when he's outgrown his play yard. He already climbs out of it, but for now he prefers sleeping in there. This right here is the bathroom, and again, quirky things about it. Notice there, the shower is a hand shower, so you have to hand shower yourself off, which is, it's actually really convenient when you have little kids and you're having to wash them. But for grown-ups, it's a little less convenient. Another funny thing is that the bathtubs here are really narrow. So when you sit in the tub, you're practically hip to hip on the side. So it's not like a big, luxurious bathtub, but you're just kind of squished into there when you take a bath. Another thing that you'll notice if you have a look around the bathroom, there is zero storage. So all of your toothbrushes, your shampoos and conditioners, everything has to sit out because there's absolutely nowhere to store anything. And so when I show you our bedroom, we've converted half of our dresser into storage for deodorant and soap and brushes and things like that, because the bathrooms simply don't have any drawers or any storage to be able to put in them, and you don't have a lot of room in here to be able to put something for storage. It's, you know, it's just the way it is here. Right here is our water heater. And another kind of interesting fact about living in the UK is you turn your water heater on and off. So usually you turn the water heater off. Most people have them on a timer. Ours is not. The water heater is off during the day, and then you flip it off an hour before, say, you want to take a bath or do the dishes, and then it heats up and you use the water. But when you're not using the water heater, you turn it off, again, to save on energy and the cost of living here in London. And then this switch right here, this one is for the electric shower that's in our little bathroom. That's right, an electric shower. So there is the water heater room. And this right here is the guest room. When we were looking for a place to live, most of the houses that we looked at had the 2 bedrooms and the box room, but they didn't have a 3rd bedroom. But we were willing to pay a little bit more for a house that had an extra room so that we would be able to have family and friends come and stay with us. So this right here is, in fact, our guest room, but when we don't have company, we use it for, our printer is set up in here, and there's a TV. That is my dresser that I Mod Podged, and I absolutely love it. Bought it on KSL for 15 bucks, and then I painted and Mod Podged it. So this is our guest room. The last room of the house to show you is the master bedroom. Okay, here is the master bedroom, and in order to get our box spring to fit here, we had to chop it up and fold it and carry it up here, and then we had to flop it out, and then we had to screw plates to the boards that we had to cut. in order to get it to go back to normal. Just kind of going back to everything in the UK smaller. The furniture smaller, the houses are smaller, the cars are smaller, everything here is smaller. So here is our room, and I just have this little path to the closet, and then we have our dresser, which is right there. And you can see right here is our back garden. So we have a little garden, and that's our clothesline where I'm able to dry clothes on the nice day. And then right here you can just see down the street, and this is pretty much what it looks like. Just these little communities that are just jam-packed with houses and little tiny cars, and they all have their little gardens, and life here is very similar for a lot of people. So a lot of the houses and cars and everything are very similar. And then this is the little bathroom that we have. It's just tiny. You can barely fit around the sink to the toilet, and again, because there's not shelves or anything, we have to put some things out, and then we've used some of the dresser drawers here to put other things that we can't fit, because you always need to be able to store things somewhere. And this is the electric shower that I was telling you about. So it is basically just a box that you turn on, and it's heated electrically, and it's just a hand shower. But it doesn't use the water heater. The only thing that the water heater is used for is the bath water and the dishwasher. The washing machine is self-heating as well. So it's kind of another interesting thing about our house here. So our house is about 1,300 square feet, and by, you know, American measurements. And we pay more for it in rent than we paid for our mortgage of our house that was 2,300 square feet. So to kind of put into perspective for you what everything costs to live here. So that is our house. This is where we live and what our life is like each day. And so it's good. It's hard, you know, adjusting to the differences, but it's an exciting journey as well. So hopefully you all like our Harry Potter house and you come and visit us and stay with us, and we can show you around London and have a great time. We love and miss you, family and friends.